Hey everyone, finally excited to release this video after months of deliberation around ATS platforms and actually what goes on behind the scenes from a recruiter's point of view, rather than all these myths and bullshit claims by CV writers and career coaches that supposedly tell you about ATS robots rejecting your CV. 75% of CVs don't get to a recruiter in time. So I'm here to dispel those myths and show you that generally, as harsh as it sounds, you've been rejected more often than not is by a recruiter. So what we've got here is an ATS platform, not an ATS system, because then you're calling it an applicant tracking system, which sounds a bit silly, doesn't it? So anyone that's calling it that's a career coach or a CV writer, give them a wide berth. So we've got an applicant tracking system here called Workable. I'm going to add a candidate to it, which is the same principle if you apply to a job online by the careers portal. I'm going to upload a PDF document, which once again, supposedly is taboo. It's not meant to be done, but yeah, if you notice most career portals, they say upload your CV in a Word document, PDF document, rich text format or text format, because it's going to allow those formats to pass over. So you can see here, PDF file. It's uploaded everything that's needed to be required. It's even found my LinkedIn URL. That's a hyperlink, which once again, supposedly, you're not meant to put on CVs. Go figure. So I've now hit done. That has now parsed over all this content from my CV onto my candidate profile here on the ATS. You can see also it's parsed over all of my career history. This is my CV, just so you all know. You can see here that it is filled with, I'll read it off to you, it's filled with text boxes, tables, hyperlinks, different colors, different font sizes, italics, bolds, size 10 font, size 12 font, bullet points, slight issue there in the formatting, that's page 1 where it cuts off to page 2 on the Word document. But again, you can still see and make out what it is. I've underlined text on there as well that's bold. I've got my early career with just dates of employment and companies. It's also found my phone number and my email address from this bit here. That's a text box, which once again, supposedly doesn't work. So it's found my LinkedIn URL in that text box as a hyperlink. It's found my phone number and my email address, which is, once again, shows you that people telling you don't do this, don't do that, is all a myth. There's a table. That's all text on there. That's bold text. That's size 12 font. That's size 10 font. I've got different colors on there, different sizes. So you can see here that has literally parsed over from my PDF CV with all those supposedly things that you shouldn't upload on your CV. I've uploaded a PDF file with all manner of things on there, and you can see there it is still legible. So I can now move this candidate myself through the process. I can shortlist myself, I can reject myself. So if I go to shortlisted here, you can just see there that pretty much an ATS is a digital filing cabinet for recruiters to help us manage your application through the process. There's no robots or anything getting involved in the hiring choice or making decisions based on that. I can now go and reject you if I wanted to. I can then choose to send you a bulk email to reject your application. I can then highlight multiple candidates and reject them all at the same time, which is probably what you do find when you get a generic rejection, because sometimes, admittedly, there are 100 CVs per role that aren't right, and to go through one by one, just don't have time. But you can see here that it's pretty intuitive. As a recruiter, it makes my life easier by managing candidates through the process, in essence, to kind of then clarify all information that you've got on there to make it easy for me to make a choice based on if you're the right person for the role, or to shortlist you, or to put you for a phone screen, or to interview you. That's what it is. So anyone that's kind of sat there and saying about ATS compliant CVs and beating ATS bots, it's all nonsense. You've just seen here firsthand what an ATS platform does. So anyone out there that's currently giving that advice or saying people that I'll do an ATS compliant CV, I'll help you beat the bots, stop it, because this is, okay, appreciate it's one system, but they're pretty much all the same now in terms of their software and how they work. So hopefully you found that useful in terms of actually getting an insight into what an ATS platform does and how it works to the benefit of you and the recruiter. And yeah, any questions, drop me a DM. Cheers guys, take care.